Hello everyone and welcome to a new lesson with Miss Rafa. Today we're going to complete with Unit 11, Ready to Contact. So if you're ready, open your activity book and let's get started. Keep in touch. Ready to contact. Let's start our lesson with some speaking. Discuss the following questions with your partner. What are the most important ways of communication nowadays? Do you think people will be able to contact the outer space in the future? How would they do that? Let's see some vocabulary first. Wonder, wonder, wonder. Outer space, outer space, outer space. Mars, Mars, Mars. Civilization, civilization, civilization. Planet, planet, planet. Signal, signal, signal. Wirelessly, wirelessly, wirelessly. Engineer, engineer, engineer. Astonishing, astonishing, astonishing. Press, press, press. Captured, captured, captured. Universe, universe, universe. Increasingly, increasingly, increasingly. Solar system, solar system, solar system. Galaxy, galaxy, galaxy. Now let's move on to the lesson. Read the following text and do the tasks below. Messages to and from outer space. If you look up at the stars, you might wonder if anyone is really out there. You might also wonder if they have found as many strange ways to communicate with each other as we have. The wish to communicate with the outer space has always been there in our minds. As the 20th century began, interest in the possible life on Mars and the possible civilizations there led to a search for signals. Could we communicate with another planet? How might we look for signals and messages from other worlds? An example of how we might receive communications from the planet was mentioned in 1896, when a newspaper article entitled "A Signal from Mars" had offered one. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, the idea of wirelessly sending and receiving waves through the air was developed. New methods of searching for communications from space were offered too. In 1901, engineer Nikola Tesla made the astonishing claim that he was receiving radio communications from Mars. His story was picked up and reported in the press. The media was captured by the idea of communicating with Mars, but it didn't find much serious interest from scientists. In the 1960s, a number of other scientists began searching for signals showing the existence of another life elsewhere in the universe. As it became increasingly clear that there was no intelligent life on other planets in the solar system, it became possible to detect signals from much further away. Radio signals were detected to look for life or civilizations out in the galaxy, but none was proved. Yet, most of us still look at the sky and wonder if there is someone trying to contact us. Now let's move on to the main vocabulary. Wonder. Think about something curiously. Civilization. The culture and way of life of a society during a particular period of time. Astonishing. Very surprising, difficult to believe. To capture. To catch, to take control. Universe. Everything that exists, planets, stars, space, etc. Galaxy. The large system of stars in outer space. Now let's move on to question A. Decide if the following sentences are true or false. Correct the false ones. Scientists first adopted the idea of the existence of life on other planets. False. The press first adopted the idea of the existence of life on other planets. Inventing the wireless made the idea of connecting the world unreasonable. False. Inventing the wireless made the idea of connecting the world reasonable. Tesla claimed that he received messages from the sun. False. He claimed that he received messages from Mars. After many experiments, it was proved that there might be life on other planets. False. It wasn't proved that there might be life on other planets. Question B. Match A and B to form meaningful sentences. If you look up at the stars, you might wonder if anyone is really out there. The desire to communicate with the outer space has always been there in our minds. A newspaper article entitled "A Signal from Mars" shows the existence of intelligent life in the universe. Scientists began searching for signals they might receive from another planet. Now let's move on to vocabulary. Complete the table with the opposite of the following words from the reading text. Familiar, strange, impossible, possible, late, early, silly, serious, ambiguous, clear, nearer, farther, or in American we say further. Now let's move on to grammar. Passive voice, past simple tense. المبني للمجهول، صيغة الماضي البسيط. قلنا منشكل الجملة من خلال إضافة المفعول به أول وبعدين الفعل. دايما بصيغ الفعل ب was أو were زائد الفعل بالتصريف الثالث. طبعا هذا في حال كانت الجملة ماضي بسيط، إذا was were زائد الفعل بالتصريف الثالث. وإذا كان في داعي لذكر الفاعل فبستخدم قبله كلمة by. فالصيغة بتكون object was or were, the third form of the verb by agent. Agent هو الفاعل. For example, Newton discovered laws of motion. هاي الجملة بالماضي البسيط. عنا فاعل، فعل، مفعول به. لما بحولها للمبني للمجهول، أول شي بحط المفعول به أول، بحط الobject laws of motion. بعدين بحول الفعل اللي موجود بالماضي البسيط للفعل بالماضي البسيط بالمبني للمجهول. فبحط where لأنه الكلمة اللي قبلها جمع، وبعد الفعل بالتصريف الثالث discovered. وآخر شي بحط اسم المخترع اللي هو الفاعل مسبوق ب by Newton. Laws of motion were discovered by Newton. حولت الجملة من active ل passive. في عنا كمان ضمائر الفاعل I, you, he, she, it, we, you, they. ضمائر المفعول به الobject pronoun me, you, him, her, it, us, you, them. فيكن تدرسوا ضمائر الفاعل وضمائر المفعول به من على القناة. Let's see the first question. Select the correct verb form between brackets. Many plays were written by Shakespeare. في عنا by معناها رح اختار زمن المبني للمجهول. بالمبني للمجهول دائما بيكون عندي was أو were وبعدها فعل بالتصريف الثالث. Someone delivered a package to our apartment yesterday. بدأت الجملة بالفاعل إذن هي جملة عادية بستخدم فيها زمن الماضي البسيط. الفعل بالتصريف الثاني. The book was returned to the library. الجملة بلشت بالمفعول به. أنا ما قلت مين الشخص اللي وصل الكتاب للمكتبة، وإنما الكتاب أوصل إلى المكتبة، فهو مبني للمجهول. بختار was زائد الفعل بالتصريف الثالث. Jury gave her friend a present when she retired. طالما الجملة بلشت بالفاعل باسم الشخص فبستخدم جملة عادية. Customers were served at the party yesterday by waiters. الجملة انتهت بذكر الفاعل مع استخدام by، إذن هي مبني للمجهول. بستخدم was أو were زائد الفاعل بالتصريف الثالث. طبعا لاحظوا يا طلاب، مجرد ما أشوف الجملة انتهت by زائد الفاعل أو كانت أول كلمة بالجملة هي شيء وليست شخص، إذن بيكون عندي مبني للمجهول. أما إذا الفاعل كان ببداية الجملة فعندي جملة عادية بالماضي البسيط بستخدم مع الفعل بالتصريف الثاني. Question B. Choose the correct answer. A, B, or C. The farmer's wagon was pulled by the horses. عنا الدلالة by the horses. الفاعل ذكر في نهاية الجملة مسبوق by. The government reached the final solution to the problem. جملة عادية بستخدم فيها ماضي بسيط. A new bridge was built by our company last year. انتهت الجملة بذكر الفاعل مع by، إذن مبني للمجهول. بختار was زائد الفعل بالتصريف الثالث. My friend received a birthday card by me last week. دائما بعد حرف الجر بختار ضمير مفعول به. Our teacher helped us to do the project. جملة عادية تبدأ بالفاعل. Question C. Change the following sentences into the passive voice. Thomas Edison invented the electric light bulb. The electric light bulb was invented by Thomas Edison. أول شي بحط الفعل was أو were زائد الفعل بالتصريف الثالث، بعدها بذكر الفاعل مسبوق by. They awarded him a prize in 2015. He was awarded a prize in 2015. He took them for a drive in the new car. They were taken for a drive in the new car. Tom designed several public buildings. Several public buildings were designed by Tom. He scored the winning goal at the championship. The winning goal was scored at the championship. They built a new school last year. A new school was built last year. إذا بنحط المفعول به أول بعد الفعل بعد الفاعل إذا وجد وبعد بقية الجملة. Now let's move on to the writing. Imagine you have a friend living on another planet. Write an email to tell him or her about your life on Earth. What things would you like to mention? What technology has the Earth reached? What would you like to ask him about? Keep in mind, the following form may help you to write an email. To, from. Hi, I'm writing to tell you about. I miss you so much. See you soon. That's everything for today. Thank you very much. See you next lesson.